Well, I mean, since I was a little kid, I wanted to draw comic books. I was 8 years old, you know, and in high school, you know, drew comic books and had a friend who drew comic books, and we were always competing with each other. And we thought we were going to revolutionize comic books, and we would get on the train, go down to New York City, and go up to the Marvel offices and beg for somebody to look at our work. And found out we weren't as great as we thought we were. And but I just kept at it, taking the criticisms and knocking on the door until the door opened and they let me in, and here I am today. So, I mean, especially for me, it feels great because I took like 9 years away from the business, and to come back and now, you know, it's better than ever. I mean, it doesn't happen to too many people like that. So I'm very fortunate and very grateful, and just keep working hard to not disappoint the fans and keep them in love with me. Well, I mean, you know, for both of us, it made us both a little nervous, you know, because right off the bat, everybody wants to compare it to year one, and you know, it's nothing like year one. And you know, year one is a masterpiece, and certainly not trying to like ruin that or redo it. We're just doing a different origin story that works within the new 52, and do it our way while paying homage to all the great moments that everybody holds dear to their heart. So a lot of pressure, but now that the fans are showing us how much they're you know, liking it, so now it's become just more fun. But we're always on our toes. We don't want to make a misstep, you know, especially being it's going to be around for years. So we want to make sure it's something that we're proud of and that the fans are proud of. Yeah, Scott, you know, really wanted to have a completely different look than what we've been doing on Batman all along. He wanted to be loud and energetic and rock and roll and fresh, and so it was very intentional to make very wild color schemes and very bright and popping to go with that attitude. Well, I mean, pressure is just part of the game. I mean, you know, if anything, that's the part that takes the fun out of it and makes it work. But I mean, you know, it's like anything else. You have to rise to the occasion, you know. So, got to push through. Be a strong bull, you know. Well, I guess, you know, issue number 5, you know, I'm pretty proud of, you know, what I did with that work, and the fans all the time tell me that's their favorite issue. In the more recent times, issue 24, I guess, is the thing I'm most proud of next to that one, yeah. I don't read any comics. I haven't read comics in decades. The only thing that I'm going to pick up is Frank Miller's work whenever he comes out with something. But artistically, I mean, there's so many artists, but when I was young, John Buscema, he was the guy who really turned me on to want to draw comic books. And you know, he's also the guy who, with Stan Lee, came out with How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. That was the guy who really made me want to do it. I mean, yeah, we're under contract too, so I've got 2 more years of Batman. But I was just writing the Creech, the third part of the Creech, just before I took over Batman. So I talked to Scott about, you know, being he's a professional writer and a very good one, of helping me really make that the best it can be, and publishing that, and then what happens after that, we'll see.